So almost all of us who are here now are going to be here for the duration of the visiting Lumpurs. And many of the monks will be Upataking, one of the monks will be visiting. And this is a very special opportunity. But it seems like there's still a fair amount of time before the monks arrive. And it's 3 days. And as we know, the days and nights are relentlessly passing. But within these 3 days, we do have time not just to prepare for them physically in the monastery and getting the monastery ready for this esteemed visit, but it's also our minds. And we can say that with Dhamma practice, what should be different? What's the difference? It's just paying attention to our daily experience and understanding the Buddha's teachings, understanding suffering and its end. But this time to be around two very senior monks in our tradition, the most senior monks in our tradition, this is incredibly special. And although we'll also have an opportunity for the same in June, I can't remember the last time this happened at Abhayagiri. I'm not sure if it was 7 years ago or 8 years ago, but it's been some time. And so we also have an opportunity to prepare our minds for what is to come, to seeing great beings, great practitioners who've dedicated their lives from a very early age to this practice and are just incredible leaders. And we have an opportunity to see the Thai tradition, where most of our tradition in the monastery comes from. And so this is a time to really watch our own minds and kind of have a sense of, what are we expecting? What are we looking for? How are we preparing ourselves? One of the great opportunities we have is just watching, just seeing their behavior. How does Lumpur Liam act? How does he walk around? How does he sit? What are the things that he talks about? The same for Lumpur Chandi. And so over the next 3 days, it's helpful to kind of have a sense of how are we conditioning ourselves for their preparation? How are we preparing ourselves, for their arrival and for what we really have as this precious opportunity that's so rare. I don't know if Lumpur Liam or Lumpur Chandi will come to America again. I mean, it's probable they won't. When I talked to Lumpur Liam the winter before last when I was in Thailand, he just said, I was just one of, it was Lumpur Pasno who asked, and then I asked on a separate occasion. Ajahn Yaniko went and talked to him, and he said, I'm an old man and traveling is very difficult. And that's all he said. And knowing myself, of course, I said, well, that's why you should come, because we don't know how much more of an opportunity we'll have. And so this might be it for us. This might be it for some of us to maybe see either one of them again. And it's just an incredible opportunity to see these beings. When I was a more junior monk, I ended up Upataking Lumpur Liam 3 times. And the first time was with him and Lumpur Anek. I was doing it with Titabo at the time. And we were sort of tag teaming with the two of them. And it was probably one of the more significant experiences of my life as a monk. I think I was a one Vasa monk. And I really put a lot of energy and effort into this at the time. Often more energy than I put in these days to things. But this was just so special to me. And just that relationship that I had with Lumpur Liam and with Lumpur Anek, that's never left me, that time and that just, it was exhausting. I was very tired, but I just felt so invigorated at the same time, so energetic, being around them and just absorbing from all the words that they spoke to just how they conducted themselves as bhikkhus. So this is just a sense of encouragement around preparing ourselves for absorbing every moment we can when we're around them, also learning from the other Thai monks who are coming to visit and how they are around the senior monks. And we get to really see a different kind of etiquette, something that we often have seen from Ajahn Sek, Ajahn Gai, who lives here. And it trains us. It helps us understand not only our tradition, but a way of acting that is quite beautiful. and can leave an impression for many, many years.